Good evening, everybody. This is Black Buck. We're going to start up today pre-game hunt part 2. Today I'm going to lay a little bit more smashed corn with molasses, show you a little trip I use to help conceal my scent, and see if we can get into a little bit of something else out here. And like I said before, when you come into your woods, sometimes there's things that change. Last time we had this first tree fall across the road. Now we got this second tree. So I'm gonna leave it as is, and try not to make too much commotion. Get in here, do what I gotta do, and get on out of here. Just a heads up on some things that you want to look for when you're in the woods. You want to see how your area is producing, if it's producing any food. And that's just knowing your trees and knowing your sources of where you hunt at. But very good sign right now. This is an acorn right now that has fallen down off these oak trees, and these are eaten acorns. So you want to look around and see. Here's another one. So the trees are starting to drop already. These are old early fall is what I call them. So that's a good sign that you're going to have deer traveling in your area, because the deers do know where the acorns are, and that's a great source of food for them. As you can see, everybody, this is where I dropped that last load of feed out here for a little treat. We still got the rock salt, but that area picked clean of every morsel. Also, what I always do is I go check a few trees out that I'm going to hunt, especially some of the trees that I've hunted prior seasons, and check them out and make sure that they're still alive and sturdy. I mean, as you can see on this tree, you can see the tree stand tracks going all the way up. If I can back up a little bit, you might be able to see it a little bit better. But it's always good to check your tree, because you don't want to be the first day out there and a tree for some reason caught some type of disease and has weakened itself. So right there where the leaves start to form, that's about 20 feet up is where I start. So you want to go and check your tree. Check both sides. There's some more of the tracks from my deer stand, but you want to push on it, see how good it feels, and check its roots down there and make sure it didn't get saturated, or some kind of animal or critter or whatnot came through and started gnawing on it, or lightning struck it or whatnot. But that's always a good thing to do for your own personal safety. Check your trees, because you want to make sure they're sturdy. I'm a big guy, so I want to make sure I have a good sized tree, and this is about as small as I'm going to go. That's probably about 20 inches around, if that. Well, probably a little more than that, but it's pretty much the same all the way up the root. So you want to get you a good tree. You don't want trees to be too narrow up at the top. So just another tip, things you might look for. I'm not acting like I'm teaching anybody anything, but I'm just kind of showing you some of the things that I go through when I prepare for the season. So once again, good luck to you, and get that good tree. Location, location, location. All right, everybody. Here's a little tip taught to me by my granddad. When you're in your area where you're gonna hunt, I use this as a concealing to help my scent. I spray a little bit on my stand, my tree stand, and also when I get up into the woods on my tree, I spray. So if you're in the general hunting area, it's a good idea to take a nice good amount of the surrounding fallings, like pine cones, acorns, leaves, chips of wood. And what I do is I take that home and I boil it with a tablespoon of baking soda in a pot, boil it up real good. If you get some acorns, that's good too. Slice those in half, and it makes a nice cover scent of the area that you're working in and hunting in. Excuse me, work, hunt, whatever you want to call it. it's all doing work. But I just grab a little bit and put a little bit of leaves, get a little small ferns like that, a couple of small twigs. This stuff right here makes good. This is like Mother Nature's compost for odorless spray. So get a good amount in there, and also put this in a Ziploc bag and poke holes in it or slice holes in it and throw that in my scent-free bag where I store my hunting suits. So good stuff right here. You take a good whiff of that, boy. I tell you, you're right into the woods. So some of you may say it's a little crazy, but this was passed down from a 91-year-old man, so I'm gonna go with it. I've had very few deer spooked, and pretty much that's it. We got hunt season coming up. Today is the 25th, time before last, part 1. I was out here on the 4th of August. Today's August 25th, and woods are looking good. Seen a lot of signs of deers eating acorns, still eating a little bit of red mulberries, I call them. I'm not really sure what they call them, but they're little red berries off the holly trees is what I call them. But yeah, haven't seen no sign of anybody out here in my area, so I think this is going to be a good year. As Granddad says, even year equals up to big deer, but all of it is meat on the table. So everybody, I wish you a happy summer ending and a great fall of hunting. Black Bucket, I'm out.